Good morning and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where it's the day after the North London derby and it's still smiles all round. I'm sure if you're listening to this, unless you're a Spurs fan or an opposition fan of any kind after Arsenal extended the lead over everyone but Chelsea yesterday, you will still be smiling because it was a magical, magical day. The headline grabber obviously was Eberechi Eze. He will go down now in Arsenal folklore, having scored that hat trick. And I think what makes it extra special is the fact that he so nearly signed for Tottenham. Arsenal snatching him away at the last minute. He joins his boyhood club, the team that he was forced to leave for the youth academy for when he was younger. What a great homecoming! And do you know what? I'm delighted for him. I was a big advocate of his in the summer. I wanted Eze because I thought he could produce those moments of magic. He could offer that something different. And, he has, and I did a video on this in international break, he has received sort of some people criticise him for being underwhelming and not delivering. But I just felt that he just needed a little bit of time to settle in because this side is so different to Crystal Palace. There's much less space ahead of him to play into. He's playing centrally as opposed to out on the left wing. Um, and I just felt that those sort of two things combined just really meant he just needed a little bit of a period of adaptation. We're sort of seeing it with Victor Gyökeres as well, and that's where fans of all sides just need to be a little patient with these sides. And most signings will come good. Not all. Every club will have signings that don't work out. Arsenal have had their fair share, but it's the same at all clubs. But I'm really, really pleased for Eze, and I think this is just a moment where he can really mark his arrival in the best way possible with that hat trick yesterday. And I think he's just going to get better and better from here. I thought it a couple of weeks ago, and I think it even more now after yesterday. I think when Martin Odegaard returns, and I don't think he's going to be a million miles off, he will slot back into that number 10 role. I think that's, probably the right decision. I think not only is he our captain and our leader on the pitch, he is also that player that sort of leads the press. He's got those delicate touches and he's used to the position. But it moves Eze, I think, back out to the left-hand side. And that's going to be a real issue for, actually, Mikel Arteta, because Trossard as well is in great form, was brilliant again on Sunday. He'd be overlooked because of how good Eze was and the 3 goals Eze got, but Trossard was magnificent again, and he's in a great vein of form. But you can sort of see that's kind of where the template is now. Sort of almost got these inside left forwards playing on that left wing, with Calafiori trying to go down the left side a little bit more, and I think Miles Lewis-Skelly and Hincapié will probably try and replicate that as well. I think that's probably going to be the Arsenal model rather than Martinelli out on the wide left touchline. And Eze, that's where he played for Crystal Palace. I think that's where he excelled at Crystal Palace. It's where he's done so well for England. And I think that bodes well for Arsenal, that when Eze goes out onto that left-hand side, I think he will get better and better. The future's bright. The future's Eze.